Hi, this is Judd from Railside Report, and I'm joined by a longtime friend, Guy Brown, who is wearing many hats at the Scottsdale Horse Show. Hi, Guy. How are you?
I'm fine, Ann.
What's your job? What's your title this week?
Well, this week, these last couple of weeks, I'm with Seehorse Video, and I'm their ID man in the paddock. I spot horses and numbers of exhibitors that have made a reservation with Seehorse Video to have their horse videoed during a class. So I let the camera people know when their horse is going through the gate.
And so there are no mistakes, or if it's your fault, right?
It's all my fault, yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about this background situation. Why'd you get the job? How did this happen?
A good friend of mine used to do this job for Seehorse Video, and he took very ill very quickly. And so I've been a long-time friend of the Cooper family who owns Seehorse Video. They called me at the last minute and asked if I'd fill in, and I've been filling in ever since. But I'm a fourth-generation horseman, Ann. I know a lot of these people here that are showing in terms of, I know a lot of the trainers. I know some of the owners, they come and go. But and almost all of the people associated with show management that put on shows, the officials that are hired, as well as the people that actually put on the show. So it's just kind of my home turf.
Well, you're very comfortable with it, and I think you also pitch in and help with paddock situations. You also do paddock calls, and let's talk a little bit about what the paddock master does.
I tell people I keep hearing voices, but I'm in communication with our booth and this video platform here at Wendell, as well as the one at Equidome, the reining ring, the jumper ring, and the dressage ring. So I kind of coordinate what's going on for Seehorse Video in terms of horses.
Where are some of the shows that you've been working?
I do the Ohio State Fair every year, the paddock. That's kind of a zoo. But I do a River Ridge, that's a multi-breed show, as is the Ohio State Fair. And then I do some breed shows, like at New York State, I do a saddlebred show up there, and I do, in Syracuse, I do a multi-breed show. I manage an all-Morgan show, Region 3 Morgan show, called the Gold Cup in Ohio. And I manage another Morgan show in Tulsa. I did manage a Morgan show in Indiana. That show is not going currently. And I just signed a contract, in fact, while I was here, signed a contract to do a gypsy show. So I'm
Gypsy Banners.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you about your particular affiliation with different types of horses. What was your background as a child in the horse business?
Well, I'm a fourth-generation horseman. At the time that I was born, my father was training walking horses primarily. For Jackson and Perkins, at the time, world's largest rose growers in upstate New York. He trained for Charlie Perkins. But when those horses, those techniques started to get a little iffy, my family didn't want to do those things to horses that you needed to do to win. If you weren't winning, you weren't staying in the training business. So we kind of got involved with the Arabian and the Morgan horse at that time, more involved with saddlebreds and hackney horses as well.
You said your job can be dangerous.
Yeah, it can be. I was at U.S. Nationals last year, and we had a different venue. We were at Tulsa. Now, I manage a show at Tulsa, so I was familiar with the venue, but the people in the Arabian horse breed weren't. And it's a big show, a lot of young horses involved, and when I'm calling horses into the gate, I have to put my back to the paddock. And if it's a young horse, that trainer may try to point that young horse toward the gate, but that young horse may at the last minute say, "Oh, I think I don't want to go in there." And that's when I'll get hit from behind. I don't see him coming, and I got hit 7 times. That's a new record for me. New record for me.
And you live to tell about it.
Yeah, but people like yourself and myself, I leave here and I'm home less than a day before I'm driving to Florida. I'm undergoing a driving steward apprentice program.
Wow.
So I'll be working 3 combined driving events down there in the next 5 weeks, most of them in the Ocala area.
Yes, I think I'll see you there. I'm going next week.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, I'll be there.
See, we horse people, we kind of all keep showing up, kind of like bad pennies.
Yeah, we keep turning up.
And the interesting thing is that the disciplines and the breeds are beginning to intermingle, and it's kind of fun to see all of the different horsemen. You come here, and I was just trying to talk to you, and somebody came by, "Hey, Ann, what are you doing here?" It's really kind of fun to see how the world is getting smaller, more integrated, and everybody's helping everybody.
Exactly.
So this is Judd. Thanks, Guy Brown, for this wonderful time together, and we are finishing up, and I think duty calls, so we better go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Bye. Railside Report.